Welcome to the West Tennessee Volcast National Signing Day edition. I'm your host, Scotty D. Here as always with my co-host, JW.
Hello, Vol fans. Big day today in recruiting. Got 20 signed commitments. I think we got 24 players total, 3 third walk-ons and a transfer. So big day up on the hill and knock.
Yeah, added some much-needed depth and got some of Heupel's, hand-picked players. He kind of had to work with the hand he was dealt last year, and we saw what he could do with that. So can't wait to see what he does with the players he actually handpicked. So exciting times. Great day. Rivals has us ranked 10th in the nation, and 24/7 has us ranked 13th. So I think, given the circumstances, that's about probably as good as you could ask for. I know some people's never happy. They think we should be number one or something, but that's just not realistic. So I'll take it. I'm really pleased with it. Picked up some really good players today.
Yeah, some of the hypercritics saying he can't recruit. He really come in behind the 8 ball, especially with the investigation going on, not knowing what was going to happen. I think that kind of hurt, especially the in-state kids early in the recruiting process. Later on in the fall, when they start playing football, got the kids on campus.
Yeah,
turned that offense around like he did. That really showed the proof was in the pudding, and kids started coming around then.
Yeah, I think we finished 9th in the nation in total offense. Not surprising, but I mean, until you see it, based on his track record, that's all we were going off of. But we saw it firsthand. So, and that was, like we said, with players that he just came in with. So now that he gets some to specifically fit his system, we got a lot of fast guys today, and he likes to play fast. So picked up a lot of speed and size today. So really exciting to see what he does with it.
Yeah, definitely got bigger, stronger, faster. Big time recruits right here in West Tennessee's own, Memphis, Tennessee. Cam Miller, big time recruit, big time athlete. I think he's going to play several positions for him. He may play running back. He may be kick returner, punt returner, wide receiver. Like we was talking earlier in the day, Dewan Jennings, tight body. I expect big things from him.
Yeah, big, tough, physical kid. If you watch his tape, he doesn't look as fast as he actually is. He kind of just glides, but he's really fast to go along with how physical he is. No. If he gets away, he's gone. Which we've got several like that. Yeah. Squirrel White. I mean, that's all you hear about him is his speed. But I mean, he's got a breakaway ability, and he can run through some tackles too. So they'll be lining him up in the slot, I'm sure, and playing him on the inside and do some interesting things with him. May see him in the kick return game too. So Heupel got a lot of toys to play with.
He does.
And with that offense of his, I'm sure he can't wait. Probably like a kid in the candy shop right now with all these new weapons. Defense also got a lot stronger today. They were on the field a lot last year, and that really hurts you when you don't have a lot of depth. And because our time of possession, we score so fast, that's not a problem we're used to having. But I mean, our defense is on the field a lot, so we ask a lot of them. So we needed to build that depth up, and we took a big step toward that today.
Yeah, defense got some, I think, some immediate help. Number one JUCO defensive back.
D. Williams.
They got the Harrison kid, Jordan Thomas. Much needed help in the secondary.
Yeah, D-line.
D-line got better, bigger, stronger, faster.
Tyree West, which we didn't know for sure we were going to get. That was a bit of a surprise. He's actually the highest rated player we've got now. He's rated a little bit higher than our quarterback, Taven Jackson. So we was able to beat out Florida State for him. So that was a big get, and you can credit Rodney Garner with that one.
Yeah, a lot of people crying about not getting Nolan. In-state kid, you'd like to got him. But he was so wishy-washy in his recruiting process. I think Garner got who he wanted.
at the rate he's going, he may end up here or 2 or 3 other places before he's done.
He could.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not a good fit, then it's probably for the best. Garner's style is not for everybody, and I'm not saying that's what it was. With this NIL stuff, who knows what's promised to these kids and all that. I know that probably plays a big factor in it. And look at Texas and Texas A&M; they're both, in the top 5. Texas A&M likely to end up number 1, and a lot of money in Texas.
Yeah. So, what is an Aggie? If anybody knows what an Aggie is, shoot us a text, shoot us something, tell us what an Aggie is, because I do not know what an Aggie is.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself, but I'm not that disappointed in missing out on Nolan. Actually, I'm happy with what we got. Just because he's a 5-star and rated like not that we wish bad on the kid. I mean, I'm not wishing ill on him, but that doesn't guarantee you anything. That just because he's a 5-star and he's rated what he's rated. So, it is what it is. He's in Texas A&M, and we can move on and not have to worry about is he coming here? Is he not? And just move on.
We see him the best, but I bet money we see him in the portal. Anybody want to take that bet?
I wouldn't be shocked a bit.
No.
So, but he's an 18-year-old kid. So it's not that uncommon for them to change their mind and stuff. So no, don't beat up on the kid too bad. But
no,
it is what it is at this point. But I'm happy with what we got. James Pierce was a bit of a surprise that we got him. We had some stiff competition for him too. And he's like 6'5", 215, 220. Impressive off the edge. Gonna be a really good pass rusher. I'm not sure if they'll try to use him any at linebacker or not, then as we are at linebacker, but he's one of those that's versatile, long, athletic. You can move him around. So I think he's going to be a big addition as well.
To me, if you look at his tape, he reminds me of Javon Curse out of Florida that played for the Titans. So that's just who he reminds me of, his style of play.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Running back, we got a couple of really good ones. Justin Williams wasn't a given that he was coming here. We had some strong competition for him too, and lucky to pull him. Both 4 stars, him and Dylan Sampson, both great athletes. Justin's got some good size on him. He can help in pass protection. Both elite speed. So our running back room got a lot stronger today.
Yeah, big upgrade there. I think both of them will play early. I think they'll both play as freshmen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The O-line got better today. Aston Nicholls, big recruit, big signee, 4-star. I think he'll add immediate depth. Messiah Reddick, another big pickup. Brian Grant.
Mo Clipper.
Yeah, Mo Clipper. We got the transfer from Florida, Mincy.
Yeah, and he played 9 games last year for Florida, so he's a talented kid too. Yeah, and we're bringing back a lot of depth at O-line too. So for next year, bringing back a lot of guys. Still don't know for sure if Cade Mays is coming back. He hasn't made a decision yet for sure. Heard he's kind of not going as high as he thought he might be projected, or he's not projected to go as high as he thought he might. So that might play into it. So might have the Mays brothers back next year too. So bringing back a lot of talent next year to go along with what we just got today. So yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we also got a couple preferred walk-ons from the in-state. One of them here locally, Trenton Peabody, Connor Meadows, and then Gus Hill from Fayetteville, Tennessee. So, congratulations to those guys. Hopefully get in there and get us earn a scholarship.
Yeah, with our two other commits, Cam Miller and Elijah Herring, that makes 4 in-state guys, counting the 2 walk-ons. which isn't a lot, but it is the first year. And there's a lot of factors that go into that. I think we got 5 out of the state of Georgia, which Georgia's a hotbed. Everybody's after those Georgia kids. So, we might have passed up on a couple guys or not recruited them as hard because some of those Georgia kids we picked up. But that's something that Heupel's going to continue to build on building these relationships in state with these high school coaches and trying to keep some of this talent in state. And, I think the further along he goes, proves himself, proves his system and everything, that we'll start seeing more of these guys landing into, with the Vols.
Yep. Linebacker, we got some help today. Caleb Perry, big pickup. Elijah Herring, and then Phillip Mason, also a preferred walk-on. If you look at his tape, I don't think he'll be a preferred walk-on long. I think that kid will get in there and get a scholarship early.
Yeah, he had some big schools taking a look at him, so he definitely had some options. So we're glad to have him here at Rocky Top in the position need. Linebackers one of our thinnest positions, so he can definitely help out there too. So glad to have him.
Yeah, we're definitely hurting this year on scrambling quarterbacks. Matt Corral just absolutely ate the balls up. He made it look simple.
Yeah, and I think with some of our D-line guys we got today, a lot of them have some speed, length, and stuff, so they'll help out with that. Because they know it's a problem. He wasn't the only one that ran on us. I mean, he ran the most, but we had several quarterbacks that ran on us at will pretty much. So we get that shored up, and defense is coming along. So
the defense actually finished second in the country in tackles for loss.
Yeah.
It wasn't 100, but it was right at 194, 96, whatever it was. But
yeah, they're aggressive. Yeah, they're aggressive, and and that's with being on the field as much as they were too. So, you definitely gonna have opportunities if you come here as a defensive player, because you're gonna be on the field because the offense scores so quick. So that's something to consider. So overall, I'm happy with I don't know what else you could ask for, really. I mean, we missed out on a couple guys, but who didn't? I mean, nobody besides some of the top 1 or 2 teams. Everybody misses on some people. A lot of the guys we beat out teams like Georgia and Alabama and some of the bigger name, higher ranked teams, and we beat them out for some of those guys. So we're not that far away.
Very, very pleased with the signing class today. I think you'll see them try to pick up some more talent in the transfer portal. Maybe, I don't know, 4, 5, 7 transfers.
Yeah.
I think they may try to get some more help on defense, linebacker, and defensive back.
There's a lot of talent out there in that transfer portal, so you never know.
As Lane Kiffin said today in his press conference, it's the free agency of the NIL.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole different world with transfer portal, NIL. I mean, it's like the wild, wild west out here. Players jumping team to team. So you have to just take it as it comes. I mean, we might lose some people that we have now that are, because anybody can jump in that portal. So I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I'm happy with what we got now, and I hope we don't. But that's just the nature of the business. I mean, there's people jumping from team to team. So we'll see. We'll see what we got when we start the season next year.
Right. There's rumors. Jimmy Holiday's a rumor. Callaway's a rumor. Tyler Barron's a rumor. But you just have to wait and see.
Yeah, and I mean, who knows who starts those or how much validity there is to them. I mean,
right.
I think they're just, heard something about Hyatt. Then I saw his dad kind of squash that. So I think they're just picking up some people who their numbers might not have been what we maybe expected them to be, and just thinking, you wouldn't be surprised to see them hit the portal, and they might, but as of now, it's just rumors. So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. Jordan Phillips, he's already practicing with the Vols, and I heard Heupel say in his press conference today that they may have 1 or 2 more get in some practice for the bowl game. That they can't play, but they can practice.
Yeah, and that's big. Just getting out there.
That's big. Yeah.
Yeah, getting a feel for it. And plus, we're seeing what these guys are doing in high school. They get in there and get in that strength program and get some weight on them, and they get to working with them on techniques and stuff like that. I mean, some of these 3-star kids that that weren't expecting as much out of may turn into beasts. You just never know. I think Cedric Tillman, that look what he did last year. I think he was a 2-star. So
yeah, he had 8 catches his career coming in this year, and look what he did. He made a lot of money this year. If he comes back, that's the big question. I think he's coming back. If he comes back, with these 4 receivers we got plus one's coming back, expect big things.
I'd love to see him come back. I mean, I couldn't blame you if he went, but if he did come back, these young guys getting a chance to play behind him and see how he goes about his business and learn from him, that'd be big for them.
Oh yeah.
So
and another thing, out of the 20 recruits that signed today, 10 of them were team captains. That says a lot right there about the kids that they recruited.
Yeah, quarterback Taven Jackson is coming in. He won back-to-back state titles. So, a lot of these kids win state titles, so we tend not to think as much of it, but especially with the quarterbacks coming in, that's a good pedigree to have that he's coming off back-to-back state titles. So he's a winner. He knows how to win and under pressure.
I would like to see Hooker not get hurt, play all year. Like to see Jackson redshirt, but who knows?
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked to see us get another quarterback out of the portal just for depth reasons. Because right now we pretty much just have Joe Milton and then Taven Jackson, who we just picked up, and so I wouldn't be shocked to see them pick up another quarterback. And there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, I seen where the UCF quarterback, Gabriel, is that how you say his name?
Dylan Gabriel, yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? He may be joining Huckle back by the end of the year.
Yeah. The only thing I think might stop him is I'm sure he wants to start. So, Hooker's pretty much got that sewn up. So unless, there's an injury, which God forbid we hope there's not, but I imagine it's gonna be his for next year. And we're glad to have him back, and had a heck of a year. Played 26 touchdowns, three interceptions. So you can't do much better than that.
And 2 of those interceptions, the receivers run the wrong route.
Yeah.
You probably would have only had 1.
Yeah, showed his toughness throughout the year. And he's got a year in the system now. He's got still got the bowl game, still got some more practice, still got spring. So I hope it's running like a well-oiled machine next year. Everybody's got their feet under them and understands what they're doing a little better. And because you could see it develop over the course of the year, just everything kind of started to click. So
yeah, if Tillman comes back and they have a similar year next year like this year, both of those guys, they're not going to need an NIL deal. They're going to have an NFL deal. They're going to make big money.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. Well, I think that's about all we got for this episode. Join us on our Facebook group. We're up over 800 members now, if you hadn't already. And we have a lot of discussion and posts and stuff on there all the time, several a day. Also, Twitter and Instagram. Be sure and follow us on there, YouTube. We appreciate it. And tell your friends about us.
Yeah, as always, go Vols. Get ready for the bowl game. We'll be back on another podcast pre-game and probably after the game. So, any questions or comments you want us to talk about, send us messages. Send us a message on Facebook, Twitter. We'll talk about them on there.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Go Vols.
Go Vols.